blood stains the sand as a lone Seekith walks among the bodies of the dead and his former companions. What did that battle look like?
Well, first off, it was near one of the coastal towns. Some mountainous terrain nearby. It was a pretty open area, obviously, for the fight and everything. But it was rough. There was, there was a landslide that was unexpected that caused a big problem for the forces that were there. Our side, the good guys. The undead just crawled over it, didn't care. And then, well, guess what? Everyone who got caught in the landslide got to join the undead side of things, and that was not fun either.
Well, you guys your regiment or group was climbing over to engage. Undead Seekith hands would be grabbing at your ankles and...
Probably. It was bad. Yeah, because it seemed like it would have been one of those kind of fights that would have lasted a while. Yeah, the necromancer was way too prepared, and the people were just, it was rallied everybody to help everybody out, and much like this situation, where if we weren't there, things would have gone much differently. Definitely was more tactical than you would think for the undead, and that's the problem, because it's normally, okay, great, it's just wave after wave after wave. Here's the bigger thing, here's the smaller things that are a little bit faster, that kind of deal. Whoever was running this was obviously more battle-minded than just, I want undead,
The setting is the same, but different. Tekoa sees the mud of the landslide with the hands grasping out from it, and the grit and sand and blood and water soaking up his clothing and getting under his armor. And in the distance, he sees that figure crouching with a hand on the ground that he knows is the necromancer, and their silver masked face turns towards him. The person stands up, and Tekoa knows that something is about to happen because it's happened before, and he sees the swing of the arm and hears the clang of that silver bell.
Yeah.
And everything goes dark. And he hears a voice.
I'm with you.
And Tekoa wakes up. The room in the inn that he's in has a small window facing out towards the river. The water is flowing steadily now. Not the torrent that it was last night after it all got unleashed, but just a steady river. It looks like most of the debris has washed away. It is early morning, probably 5:30 or 6 o'clock.
Wow. Okay, so most people are getting up for the day, even though it's still early, like the farmers and stuff like that, I would assume, right?
You can hear a little bit of noise down below from the kitchens and dining room.
Tekoa's gonna, he's gonna get up. Well, the first thing he does is he goes over to the basin of water in the room and just kind of splashes his face, mainly to wash away the tears and, kind of get freshed up for the day. And he'll go back over to where the tabard is and the sword and just kind of touch it while he's looking out the window. And since Rabberto and Tullana are next door, he's gonna, for once, he's actually gonna leave those items there and kind of like a remembrance kind of thing at the moment, since the sun's coming through the windows, starting to peek through the window. He'll be basking in it soon enough. And then he's going to quietly leave his room and go downstairs to the main area. And he's not going to stay there. He's going to actually walk outside, get some fresh air, and go over to, one of the docks, or where he can touch the water.
Mm-hmm. They've pretty much got what he saw last night set up, is that there's a stone pier, probably a couple stone piers off the backside of the town that he could climb down onto.
Okay, and I'd like to say that I would think that, he kind of comes down there and he sees some kids like already out there fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Little fishing poles, and they're just kind of doing not catching a lot right now because obviously the place was dammed up, but fish are still going to be coming downstream. So he's going to get over on one of those and a little ways away from them, but that where you can kind of watch them like people watch kind of deal. And he wants to like be able to be close enough to like just lean down and then just drag his fingers through the water. Unfortunately, because it's running water, it bothers him, but he doesn't care.
Not as much as it usually does.
Oh, okay. That's surprising. Because normally he just like barely touch his fingers in it and he's okay, but then if he goes any further, then it starts getting kind of weird. And he's like, okay. Looks to see if the water's running. Yeah, it's running. That's different.
Yeah, you can get his whole hand in before it starts bugging him.
Wow.
Starts sort of itching.
Okay, so then he pulls it back a little ways so that it lessens the itch and just basically just relaxes and just lets himself feel. Because after battles like that, you're so caught up in everything that's going on, you don't detox. And so this is kind of his quiet way of just detoxing from the situation.
And he headed out to the west end of town where he found some of those docks. The water there is flowing out towards the ocean. That wide gulf of water that separates Guildland from the countries to the west. And the sun comes up over the water.
Well, sister, we live another day. Just a lot more to do. Should probably go see what everybody else is up to. And he gets up and once dawn is broke, he goes back towards the inn to see what his compatriots are up to.
The town's a little busier as you pass through it now. It looks like they've got the gates open. There are still guards at the gates making sure that the people who pass through are living people. But
yeah, it's important.
Things seem to be getting a little bit back to normal here. The sounds in the kitchen and dining room get a little bit louder as Rabberto and Tullana start their days. Did Rabberto... I'm picturing Rabberto falling asleep with, the book on his face, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel his whiskers would be vibrating and scratching against the paper.
Mm-hmm. And the two of you get up.
I'm going to reach in my bag and take my brush because my hair is all wild. Morning.
Morning.
Oh, it's good. Where's food?
Oh, it's downstairs. I wonder if they have any sweet cakes. I could really go for some sweet cakes of some sort.
I can
Do
go
you think
for
I got any sweet cakes?
Fish. Oh, sounds so yummy.
For breakfast?
Well, I mean, fish is good, right?
Well, I get it, if you say so. I'm more of a sweet cakes kind of guy, but
We can go see if they have both.
maybe some nice dark tea or something.
Sure.
Something warm.
I like cold. It's so nice to have cold water or cold tea.
like on your fur in the morning, to like refresh. Like I'm probably gonna go over to Tekoa's, so you can freshen up in here, and I'll go in there and you
okay.
can have your time and.
All right, well, go have fun. She's gonna shove you out. Shut the door. And then the door opens and your stuff gets shoved out.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
He goes over to Tekoa's room and knocks on it.
Tekoa's like coming up the stairs. Looks over. What you need, Rab?
I was been waiting here for you to open the door. I didn't figure you were still asleep, but I thought you were just ignoring me. Okay. Hey.
Not ignoring you. I'm over here.
Just gonna freshen up. Tullana's getting ready, and
yeah, let me unlock the door for you.
You're up early.
Well, yeah.
Getting some rough stretches in. Oh, yeah.
No. I just wanted to go. Well, come on. Let's go inside.
Yeah.
And waits, shuts the door. He's like, go ahead, and I've already washed my face, and I'll get dressed here properly in a minute.
It's so salty. Why is this so salty?
Because I'm a sea kid.
Oh.
What? Change it out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Let me go to the window and look out before I toss it out.
Oh, jeez.
You're right over the water.
Okay.
Yeah. Toss it out.
Oh, and conveniently, the window's right near the desk where the sword is now wrapped up in the tabard.
Hey, is this your tabard? Is this,
Yeah, it's my sister's.
Yeah. Hey, that was nice bonding. Good talk last night. I feel more comfortable knowing a little bit about her and about Tullana now. And
Yeah. She's definitely reliable.
dude,
She's a little excitable, I think.
well, yeah,
But I
but
like
she
her.
can handle herself in a fight and be happy about it.
Yeah. Right? Like, I know you were getting frustrated. She
was
like
showing
all
me
over
up.
the place.
There's nothing I could do that she couldn't do better. Man,
You've got to stop like focusing on just the carrots. You got to do something else.
hey, the carrots worked. Okay,
They work, but
except for that
they're
one.
not as
That
flashy
one
as
is
like
kind
the weird water slappy thing that she was doing.
Yeah.
I mean, you did try to catch the big bone thing on fire. That was pretty flashy.
Oh, well, I'll work on it. We'll get it.
Just find something that has clothes that you catch on fire next.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Slaps him on the shoulder. Hey,
Sure.
no, you did a great job. I'm glad that you're okay. I'm glad that she's okay. That we're just glad we were here.
Yeah. Hey, you just came up from downstairs. Does it smell like they had hotcakes? Some sweet cakes or something? Did you get a menu?
I did no.
All right.
I smelled the food. There smells like there's hotcakes and bean juice and other things down there.
Oh, good.
But no, I went out to the water, Rab.
By yourself?
Well, I didn't go wading in it. I went over to there's some pillars and I just kind of sat down and something's different.
What do you mean?
In a good way. Different. Not like the deep's going to come out and rip people's faces off.
Okay.
Not that.
You're not having weird scale itchies or anything like that,
Well, I normally get that.
and-
I normally get the itchies, the uncomfortable feeling when I'm in running water. I was able to put more of my hand in the water. I don't know why. That seems like a big thing. I don't know why, but
it
didn't bother me as much.
Well, you were able to walk out on a pier.
Tekoa realizes that he is standing on a bridge right now. That this town is above
Uh-huh.
a rushing river.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, and we're on a bridge. It doesn't. Wait, this doesn't.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything.
But we're on a bridge. How? What? That doesn't. Normally, I get all freaked out. What?
I know.
What? I slept well. Well, sort of. Had another one of those dreams again.
You mean about the day? About the battle?
Yeah. But it was different.
Like what?
Just a little different. I can't put my Vane on it. But
did you see anyone that you recognized?
Yeah, lots of dead friends and and the necromancer. Yeah, but Rab, I think I'm going crazy.
Like more so?
What? He just kind of deflates and looks at you like, "Get your water. Wash your face." You just have really goes and gets him a towel. Here,
hey,
just gosh,
what do you mean?
I can't believe.
What do you mean? Like you actually had a good night's restful night, minus a nightmare, or because that's rare.
The normal, the normal mare that I normally have. Yeah, I could have swore that I heard my sister before I woke up.
Really?
Just her voice. Yeah, not like she was actually in the scene, but that she was there. I haven't heard her voice in so long. I almost forgot what it sounded like.
Huh.
But I know it's her. I just...
Oh, we are over a river. Maybe loosen something or, help.
Maybe? we've traveled before and I've tried to step in a river and it just wigs me out.
Now you're over top of it, and I don't know, maybe if she's in the river and you're, over top of the river, maybe there's more of a connection between you two right now. I don't know.
Maybe.
The river's weird, man. The river.
All the rivers are weird. The currents of life are always weird.
Well, the rivers of death are also weird. So,
so what we've considered is that every river is weird.
Well, yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I suppose you could say that if you focus on one too much, you might go crazy. But part of me thinks that the rivers are tied together. Okay. The rushing water reminds. All right. Remember when the last bridge we went over where we got a ride with the old man. And
yes.
we were kind of weirded out. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But now you're a little bit different. So maybe there's more of a connection between this river than that river, even though they're really the same river. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, the other difference is that we slayed a bunch of undead.
Well, and maybe severed the ties to death a little more in this area, so that might help.
Yeah.
Does that mean there's more ties in Gilder of death than now that... I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to speculate.
That's a bad weird.
I'll write that down.
Gilder bad weird.
Dead connection.
I don't have any string for you to tie it to all these different things that you've been writing down.
It's okay. I got a journal with different chords.
Oh, okay. How was y'all's conversation last night? I don't remember much of anything. I remember coming to bed and I just passed out. Well, I mean, after I did that.
Yeah. Okay. You didn't do that in your sleep. You did that before you went to bed.
I did that before I went to sleep.
Okay.
I actually had the peace of mind to do that. Yes.
Well,
I was tired. So how was enough about me? How are you doing? Are you okay?
I'm tired. I fell asleep reading that book. It's
well,
there's a lot. Calem's.
Oh, right.
The Calem Nomicon.
The Calem Nomicon.
Not the monster book. The other place.
This is the other book. The other place.
Yeah. It's just also, it's weird. I don't understand. It's written it's like a narration, like from a journal almost. And
Give me a history check.
Okay.
Easy.
Ooh, our first check of the night.
I really need to up my history.
I'm flipping on it.
Easy's 2, 1. You're flipping on it?
One red. That's all you get.
1 red. I'm flipping back and upgrading it. Can I get a boost because I have this book? Or because I do a lot of traveling?
Yes.
Is that 1 boost or 2?
That's 1 boost.
Okay. He's seen a lot of things, man, but he doesn't
have
the
a
talent.
lot of things. I don't have anything that can go with that.
You got this. Just roll it.
Okay.
You got it. See, told you.
Good thing we upgraded.
Right? 1 success.
Good thing you asked for the boost.
Yeah.
Yes.
Benthic was the first necromancer.
That's right. Yeah, something to note.
Hmm?
It was so in this, it's talking about, a name comes up about Benthic.
Mm-hmm.
And Benthic was the first necromancer.
While you're doing this, Tekoa is getting dressed. He's taking the tabard and unrolling it and putting it back on and all that stuff.
But that was hundreds and hundreds of years ago. 600 years ago.
That's a long time.
And the way it reads like he was imprisoned for longer. I don't know. It just all seems so weird. Stuff about seals and...
Is it speaking figuratively or literally? And
no, it's speaking as if you were telling me about if you were to narrate your day.
Oh, weird.
It's just that clear.
Huh.
With details and
fascinating.
Persons must be brilliant. I don't know. It's kind of spooky. I'm going to keep reading it. I fell asleep reading it. I don't think I had any.
You didn't have any weird dreams, did you?
No.
No dead loved ones saying anything to you?
I hope not. Oh, Rab, get your clothes in order. Oh, Rab, don't forget your rights before bed. Oh, Rab, don't forget your rights when you wake up. Oh, Rab.
That sounds like a lot of rights.
Hey,
so did you leave to? Oh, you came in here.
Oh,
to get
she's
up, right?
she's freshening up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Good. I don't want her getting worried
salty,
and thinking that we ran off on her or something.
No, she wants fish. So,
well, I mean, I totally understand that. She looks at you like, of course.
So while they were doing that, I was actually, when I shoved him out, I shut and locked the door. And then I dug in my bag and I pulled out a small little picture that I have. And it's of me and my sister. I keep it between some pages in a book that I have. And I put that down and I started talking to her and telling her about my adventure so far. And as if she was there, just telling her, I met some really great people and you would love them. And this is so great. And I fought and I lived and I had you there with me. I could feel you there without you. And as she's speaking, she's playing with the bracelet that's on her wrist. It looks just like the one her sister and her had, but she lost hers years ago, and she had found one that looked just like it in a store, so she had bought it, and so she keeps it, and it reminds her of her sister, and she's gonna get herself ready while she's talking to her sister. She puts on her clothes and gets all nice and trims her fur all down so it doesn't stick all over the place, and then she's gonna put her picture back in her book and say, I'll talk to you later, sister, and she puts it back in her bag, puts it all on, slings her bag over her shoulder, grabs her great axe. All right, now to find those boys and get me some fish. So she goes out the door, and she's gonna go next door. Hello, boys.
Are you
ready.
decent?
Yeah, I'm decent. I'm good. I'm decent. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Walks over to the door. Yes.
Are you guys ready? Let's go get some fish. It sounds delicious.
Are we ready? I mean, I'm ready, but you're not ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You sure? Yeah, we're ready.
We can leave him to get ready if you want to go down and get fish with me.
I'm good to go. I'm
Like keeps ignoring you. Like, come on, Tekoa, let's go. Rap's not ready yet, but I am ready. No, he's not ready yet at all. Shut the door.
Let's go. I'm excited. We're gonna go and have a great time today. I can just feel it.
The three of you head downstairs.
Yes.
The inn's dining room has a few people in it now. You see the young Theris who served you last night there. You see another Theris you recognize. Varend Vurend is sitting at the bar top with a plate of sausages and eggs in front of him.
Ooh,
you don't really recognize anybody else around.
Okay, so do we want to grab a table by ourselves? Do we want to go up to the bar? What do you want to do?
Where do we order food?
I assume they serve.
Are there any waiters or waitresses running around, or would you go just go to the bar kind of thing?
I think it's just the bartender and maybe somebody who's coming in and out from the back getting plates. Like used plates and glasses and silverware and stuff.
All right, I want to go right to the bar. Hello, excuse me. Do you guys serve food?
Hey, yeah, we do. We served you food last night.
Yeah, okay, do you have fish for breakfast? Because I'm really wanting some fish.
We have fish. I can make that happen.
Oh, that'd be so great. So if I can have fish and make it really yummy, that'd be great.
You want any potatoes, eggs, any of the normal?
Let's go with maybe some
Any
eggs and bacon on the side with some fish. Sounds really good. And then maybe a tall glass of orange juice. That sounds amazing.
We can't get oranges this far east, sorry.
Oh, no. Do you have tea?
We have tea, yeah.
Do you have cold tea?
We can make cold tea.
Oh, awesome. I'll take some cold tea with sugar and these.
Okay.
And these boys, I don't know what they want, but I'm going to go sit over there and they can order what they want. Thank you so much, sir. I'm going to put my hand out to shake his hand.
He reluctantly
Tekoa reaches down and picks her up and kind of raises her up.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then I take my axe over my shoulder and then walk over to the thing, the chair, put the axe down, climb up on the chair, and sit and wait.
Sweet cakes.
You got
sweet cakes?
We have honey buns.
Perfect.
Sticky?
Perfect.
Extra sticky.
I think that would be perfect. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. I need some sugar.
All right.
Morning.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. You got any nuts or walnuts or anything like that too?
I can do that.
Yeah, and I want some hot tea. You got some?
Yeah.
Some. Yeah.
Do we have coffee in this world, Mark?
Yep.
Please tell me we do. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's this would not be a game without Mark insisting that there's got to be coffee.
Yeah,
There's coffee.
Roasted bean juice. Roasted bean juice.
Roasted bean juice.
It grows in the same place as oranges, but it's it's easier to get.
It travels easier.
Of course it is. It's hardier.
It lasts a lot longer. Yeah.
Yep. I'll take some coffee, please.
Okay. All right. I got you three covered.
Yeah.
And he walks off to the back and talks to somebody back there.
I know we need to pay for the. Okay.
As he walks off, Vurend turns to Tekoa. Good fighting last night.
Thank you. Same to y'all.
Thank you. Where you three headed now?
He kind of walks over and saddles up on the bar next to him. Motions for Rab to come with him for a second. Well, I think what we're going to do is what we talked about briefly. Rab, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to go check out where the dam was.
Yeah. We're going to go up to the source and see if we can find any clues on where the necromancer might have gone to.
All right. Hey, this is going to sound weird, but while you're out there, if you come across anyone, any bodies, anyone, would you let us know? We've had a lot of people from town who went missing, I guess. We thought they were killed and would have come back, but none of them were among the dead that attacked here last night.
Huh.
Interesting.
Wait, were you able to tell? Because, I mean, we had all the fog in the way, and then the river came rushing back down.
I lit
Maybe
the place
river
up.
got them.
It's possible. Maybe the river got them. But, yeah, no, I had
we'll check.
at least 2 people who knew the missing down on the ground with the 3 of you last night.
Okay.
And they
Yeah,
weren't
we'll
there.
check it out. Sure, we'll check it out, and I mean,
If not, don't worry about it. But if so, we'd like to have them come home.
Yeah.
Of course.
And if there's any issues, then, you have a certified conductor here that can help out with that. Pointing over at Rabbit.
And if we come across something not right, we'll swing by on the way too and let you know what we find.
Great, thanks.
Our
Yeah, because
pleasure.
we're going to come back this way anyways. We just want to check it out, and then we're going to come back here, and then we're going to head on back to Gilder to check back in with the party that wanted us to check things out here. Let them know everything's okay.
How your people holding up last night?
Oh, they're okay. There are some things you just can't unsee, And, and most of the people who are out with you fighting, this was their first encounter with anything like that.
Yeah, we tried to bolster them.
No,
Yeah.
you did
Again,
good.
Oh, no, I know.
They were all
I'm glad we
saying
were here.
Good things about the 3 of you.
I'm glad everybody survived.
Me too.
I think it's important that you guys do something to remember yesterday as a town. Set up a little monument or a pile of rocks or something. Because
not a bad idea.
It's important to remember these things. The small victories against death is really important,
Agreed.
especially for town bonding after losses.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there were 4 of you last night.
Well, there were. Our friend had to leave.
Okay.
He didn't
must
want to
have
stay at.
Early, the gates only just opened up.
Yeah, I know. He slipped back out.
Saints have a way of traveling in ways that others don't.
Yeah.
He looks a little shifty-eyed when you say saint.
Gauging.
Good friend. Saved us all. Helped out. Yeah. But yeah, no, he had to leave. He had pressing business. So, it's all right.
Yep. The dead don't sleep, and it seems like neither does he. So
He was really nice, though, wasn't he?
He really was.
And tall.
Looks at. I thought you were sitting at the table. You wanted to come over and see what we were talking about, didn't you?
I did. You guys are being too mysterious and very
no.
quiet.
It's morning.
yeah.
I know. You should be awake and energetic and have all the energy flowing through your body because it's just the morning. You have all the energy in the world.
But Tullana, I may be a military man, but I'm not a morning person.
Well, I mean, you've been up for a while, right? So good morning.
Yep, exactly. Yep, okay, correct. You're right. Hey, Varend, do you know where I can sell a weapon?
There's a blacksmith across town, but you're probably if you did you say you were going back to Gilder? You did. If you're going back to Gilder, you're probably better off selling there. They've got a little bit more money,
Oh, okay. Well, I
you might
just
be able to
didn't
get
know.
a little bit more for a little more bang for your silver.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. You guys aren't short any weapons, though, right?
Not really.
Okay. I just, again, military man, just thinking, I'd rather bolster your defenses here and help you out than.
By all means, visit Trith across town. I'm sure he'd be happy to deal with the 3 of you, but if you're looking to make silver, I'd recommend going back where you came from.
Okay, that's fair. We got time to think about it. I just have acquired another weapon, and I figure that I don't need to be running around with 2 very large instruments of redeeming.
Also, did you guys check the well?
Yeah, we did.
Seemed
Pretty
like it
scorched on the inside, but nothing in there except water.
Good.
That's
I
really
was
good.
thinking maybe we could invest in like a grate system.
We could get some iron.
Yeah, iron gates. Yep.
That's going to take some engineering, but yeah, not a bad idea. Is there anything the 3 of you need to do in town before heading out?
Good question.
Yeah. We'll just get a brief description of the people that were missing, but other than that,
Yeah. Varend Vurend gives you descriptions of the people who are missing. Is their Shrike filling in the details when he misses them? Before long, your food arrives. 2 teas, 1 hot, 1 iced, 1 decaf, and hot coffee. The three of you eat and head out from town. You leave through the same gate that you came in last night and start heading east into the hills.
With our horses.
With your horses.
My pony.
Yeah. The elk, the horse, and the pony.
I'm not going to make you do riding checks.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's only my
dawn. It's a new day.
As you travel up the hills, it becomes a little bit more forested. There is a dirt path, not like the nicer cobbled paths that you get around Gilder, that goes through the hills and through the forest.
Okay.
It takes a couple hours to get to the dam site, but the sun is still not quite at its peak.
Mm-hmm.
The air is cold. The trees are shedding their leaves, and they're crunching under your animals' feet as you move along. I would like vigilance checks from everyone.
Didn't I just hear... I have everyone roll vigilance checks all the time, right?
Yep. They can be average, but I want a setback for the fall foliage and the tree cover above you.
Okay. Average with a setback.
Yep.
Vigilance check. All right.
2 successes, 1 advantage, 2 failures, 1 advantage.
Yeah, that's so good.
1 success, 1 threat. All right. Rabberto and Tekoa. I'll start with Rabberto. Rabberto feels a presence at a distance. He can't quite place where it is, but there is something dead nearby. Tekoa is vigilant. As they're riding, Tekoa's looking around. This is a place that the necromancer was close to last night. There could be things around. And as he looks around and you get the dam in sight, the tree cover opens up for a minute, and he glances up at the light in the sky. He sees the silhouette of a bird. And as they move, the bird is continuing to fly and circle above the three of them. Thanks for listening to this episode of The Otherplace. Loving the show and want more? Be sure to leave us a review wherever you get your podcasts, and stop by our Twitter or Discord to say hello. The Otherplace is a production of Nightcast Creative. Visit nightcastcreative.com to find out more about us and the shows we make.